It is an electric environment. The ACC Championship is ready to kick things off here at the Bank of America Stadium. And I can tell you, the fans are already in an uproar. Coaches and players barking, yelling at each other, and ready to rock as the ACC Championship gets underway. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Watkins. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship. And he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Breaking into the clear. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, a great diving catch near the right sideline. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. It's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain just short of the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Looks like LSU has the first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your...
Touchdown, LSU! Strong game by this quarterback.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's there's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Putting toward the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Look at the pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And it's incomplete. They try a gamble there, but that was almost intercepted.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. The ball is caught. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Stopped for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Ready. Hey, easy. Red 28, higher. Red 28, higher. Play. Here we go, play.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Open field ahead. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the handoff. Powers through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Handoff running right. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And there's the handoff.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a frustrating day for this offense. They have just not been able to get anything going all day long. This defense has been too fast, too sound. They have been all over the field, and here, icing on the cake, they're able to get the turnover late on a day in which they played fantastic football.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Important second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. It's exactly what they're doing here.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Levitt. Coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. He fields it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
The back's got it on the pitch.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit zero.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Oh, now trap him way behind the line. A 4th down stop. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
Oh, that's a massive mistake by this offense. If you're going to go for it on 4th down, you're trailing in this game, you've got to throw it past the sticks. They throw it short of the sticks and get stopped. Great tackle by the defense, but a huge mistake from that quarterback.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.